Alright, I think we are ready to start. Thank you for joining live if you're watching. Thank you for watching the video back if you're watching the VOD here on Twitch, or if you're watching over on YouTube. Just know that I appreciate you. I am your host, your friendly blue mage Azoreign. Please just remember to like, follow, subscribe on Twitch, YouTube, all those different things. And please make sure to join my Discord if you want to talk to me and my guests that are joining me tonight. If you want to find out how you can be on stream, I'd appreciate that. And I don't think I have anything else for you, but I'm going to jump over to my Discord and we'll get started with the streamed live game of Commander. So again, thank you for being here and I hope you enjoy. Alright everyone, we are live. How are you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I am excited to get a game in with you guys. I'm excited because mainly for myself, but I just did a little reworking of my Merfolk deck and testing out new Commander, quite a few new cards. So yeah, I'm excited.
Excellent. I'm gonna do a second mulligan.
Ooh, second mull. I still need to get my first hand. But I think for today, since I was a little distracted, a little rushed starting the stream, I don't know if we'll have a question of the day this time. If anyone in chat has a question of the day for us on stream to answer, that would be appreciated, but I don't think I'm going to do a question of the day for this one. We'll just shuffle the turn order and then get started. So I'm going to finish shuffling.
I've got a two-part question.
What is your two-part question?
What is your favorite color and why is it blue?
Why should it be blue?
No, why is it blue?
I can work with that.
That was only a joke. Don't put that as a question of the day.
Alright, I'm going to shuffle one more time. Well, while I am shuffling, why don't we go around? Dak, why don't you just give us a little, like the most brief introduction to your deck?
Today I'm going to be playing Mirko Obsessive Theorist. This thing is mainly focusing heavily on the Surveil, giving +1 to my commander and cheating itself out from the graveyard.
Very nice. Omega, your deck tonight?
Tonight I am running Queza, Augur of Agony. It's just a drop ping deck, but it's a little bit spicy.
Ooh, I love those colors. Esper is one of my favorite three colors. And
yeah, my second favorite. Sultai is my favorite.
Sultai is certainly strong. And Taco, what have you brought for us here tonight?
I got Magus Lucea Kane. I'm going to be playing, or trying to play some X spells. Was I unmuted for that?
You are unmuted. Sorry, I was reading through some chats, but yes, I've only ever played against the precon for Magus Lucea Kane, so I'll be excited to see what you got cooking for us here. I think I can make this work. Go ahead and I will shuffle the turn order 3 times, and I think we're going to go with Thea in chat has brought up a question. So besides Omega's question of why is blue your favorite color, Thea says, what is one of your favorite memories while playing Magic the Gathering? So I'll go ahead and... So I have my hand. Does everyone else have theirs? It looks like it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Ready.
2 and 3. So it looks like Dak is going to start us off. And so with that question in mind, what is one of your favorite memories playing Magic the Gathering? Dak, when you are ready, you can go ahead and take your first turn.
I will draw for turn. I think one of my favorite memories from playing Magic would have to be the first time I went infinite with the deck. Like that's is always a good feeling. I'm making sure you did it correctly.
Yeah. Dark Tay in chat says, my favorite memory was in a pod of 20 people, and we spent 18 hours in our shop, 5 monocolored deck madness, and the blue decks kept countering other blue players. Oh my lord, Dark Tay, I do not envy your experience. Dak, was that all? That was all you had for turn 1?
Yeah, and pass.
I will say, so I'm going to draw my card for the turn, and I will say that one of my, I don't know if it's like a favorite memory, but it's definitely similar to Dark Tay. I remember when we were starting out very early, we had found a small group of people at my high school that played Magic the Gathering as well, and we invited everyone over, and I think we did, it was like an 8 or a 10 person pod, but we did teams. So it was 10 people, but it was 5 teams. So it was 2, 2, 2, 2, you know, and then so we had 5 teams of 10 people in total, and that game took us well into the night. Like, that was just not an enjoyable experience. It was, I remember it just taking forever. And Dark Tay says, a close second, his drinking EDH pod where you took a shot for each life you lost. Oh my gosh, and one person had a life gain deck. That sounds awful. But I will take my...
That sounds like fun.
I've drawn my first card. I'm going to play Hedge Maze, which enters tapped, but it's one of the Surveil lands, so I'm going to Surveil, and I'll pass to Taco.
I think I will more manageable for every 5 life you lost.
I'm going to leave that card on top.
I'm going to play a Forest for turn. My favorite memory was actually with this deck. When I think it was either the first or... No, it was the second time I took this to an event. I had upgraded it, and when I did, it was the second pod I was in. I was just a threat the whole way through the game. All 3 of them tried taking me down, but I just individually took each one down.
Thea, you said that your favorite memory is the first combo someone taught you. What was that combo? And yeah, Taco, it's kind of nice to like be the threat, because then you kind of know that your deck is working, but it's also kind of sucks because then you get ganged up on, but sometimes you can't help that.
They tried ganging up on me, but I just individually took each of them out in a different way.
Kakusho and Entwined Tooth and Nail. Heck yeah. Love Kakusho.
Good draw for turn. And my favorite, I can't say favorite memory because I have a really bad memory anyway, but one of the memories that I do recollect is I ended up playing a Homeward Path on turn 2, and everybody forgot about it. And around turn 12 or so, one of the players tried to cast an Insurrection. So he cast an Insurrection, stole everybody's stuff. I just went, no, Homeward Path, everybody gets all this stuff back, and he scooped.
That's brutal. I've had that happen. Yeah,
backbreaking on him. I felt bad about it, but I was still kind of laughing about it.
I did that once where I had a Grave Betrayal out, which is the enchantment that steals all creatures when they die, and then I board wiped. And then it was actually... Funny enough, it was Lyonix, and he had a Homeward Path, and I didn't realize it, so I board wiped, and I was like, I was like, all right, I think I got this game. I'm going to pass turn, and Lion goes, okay, activate Homeward Path, give us all our stuff back, and I didn't scoop, but I was really salty.
So I played the Plains as a land for turn, cast Esper, and pass.
Gotcha.
Draft turn.
Esper Sentinel.
Play a swamp. Play a Baleful Strix turn.
Alright.
Pass turn.
Copy that. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play Botanical Sanctum. It will enter untap because I control 2 or fewer lands, and then I will tap 2 and play a Steve Sakura Tribe Elder, and I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play a mountain for turn. And after that, I will pass.
No turn 2 from top.
Come on now, guys. Help me out here. I got colors to get. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Omega, did you forget this is an X spell deck.
Then cast something. Non-creature.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess it doesn't really matter. No, the demolition field. And can't do anything else. Pass the turn.
You could attack Taco for 1, or me, or... Oh, I doubt you'll want to... What is Esper Sentinel? Well, it's just a 1/1. You could attack Taco for 1 if you wanted to.
Nah, not yet. I'm not looking to make enemies this early. So, over to you, Dak.
Hold on a second. Something lighting wise. I got my new lighting set up, which looks way better than it did. Drop turn. Play a Sunken Hollow, Hunter's untapped. If I control 2 or more basics.
Yep.
What do I want to do? I want to... Yeah, let's go. Commander. Mirko, Obsessive Theorist. And I will... swing away at Taco.
I'm just going to sack Steve in response just to get this out of the way. Is that okay with everyone?
Yep.
Fine.
Okay.
Question.
Go and grab Forest. And I'll shuffle. And I'll cut here. And untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay, I'll play Yamavaya Coast as my land for the turn. And then I think I will... let's go ahead and... I think I'm just going to tap 4 and I'll play Tributary Instructor. So this card has Mentor, and it also says whenever another creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it dies, draw a card. And then that's all I can do. I'll pass.
But keep in draw. Gonna play an island. Then pay 3 so I can play a Shadow in the Warp.
Such a good card.
Then I will pass.
That is a non-creature spell, Mr. Omega.
Yep, that's what I was just asking, Esper. I'm assuming you can't pay for it?
No, I can't.
Okay. Dang it. Not a colored land.
So the first creature spell that Taco casts on each of his turns will cost 2 colorless less to cast. Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell, that's going to trigger Esper Sentinel and Shadow in the Warp to deal 2 damage to that player.
Well, at least I'm not the problem.
Not yet.
Oh, not by any stretch. Draw for turn. Well, it's one of my colors. Do I do it now? No, because I can't use it anyway. No, I'm not going to play it yet. So I'll go with an Arcane Lighthouse.
Okay.
And pass the turn. I said I had a turn 1 play, and you weren't here, Azoreign. I said I had a turn 1 play, but don't expect anything else out of me for a couple turns.
We're playing it slow.
I don't have a choice.
Swamp for the turn. I'm gonna tap 2 to play a Mind Stone. You can have your draw.
And you take 2 damage due to Shadow and the Warp.
Yes. Is that each time or just the first time?
Just the first one.
That's the first.
Dark Tete says, I have a question for everyone. What is your favorite tribe? That is a good question. Well, as Jack thinks about his turn, this might give you a clue to what my favorite would be.
Merfolk.
Merfolk. Thrasios was one of my first creatures that I fell in love with, so Merfolk kind of just grew on me after that.
I will tap an island and a Mind Stone to play Curate. I'll Surveil 2, giving my commander a +1/+1. And then I'll draw a card. I'll let Eternation Vista go to the grave, and I'll draw the card I left on top.
Okay.
I will tap for a black and play a Barrier of Bones. My ETBs, I surveil 1. My commander will get another counter, and I'll surveil 1.
Okay.
Hehe. I will let an Eye of Duskmantle go to the graveyard. I will go ahead and pass turn.
No attacks, huh? Even though your commander has flying and vigilance?
Fine, I'll swing at Omega for 3 flying vigilance. Commander.
Obviously, I'll take it.
Gotcha. And then you pass deck?
Yep.
Alright, I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay, that is actually what I was hoping for. I'm going to go ahead and play an island. I'm then going to tap 3. I'm going to play Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. When I play Uro, if he didn't escape, he sacrifices himself, but then I gain 3 life, and I draw a card, and then I may put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. So I'll draw. I will put a forest from my hand onto the battlefield, and then I think I will tap 3 mana, and I will play Kumena, Tyrant of Orazca. Pull him up for stream. There we go. And I think since I don't have no flyers, Taco's got Shadow, Omega's drawing a ton of extra cards. I think I'm just gonna send 4 damage.
Drawing like 1 extra card.
Well, Queza will gain you life. I'm gonna send 4 over at Omega, and then I'm done. I'll pass.
Okay, take the 4. I can't fault your logic though. I am a life gain deck.
I do want to highlight we have a first-time chat from the Musing. I think I know who this is. The Musing Melodist, if that's how you pronounce it. For him, his favorite tribe is Angels and Merfolk, and he's quite partial to Phyrexians as well. Yes, I now have a very good idea of who you are. Dark Tete, you say that your favorite tribe is Goblins. Well, then you're in luck because I actually just finished a YouTube video today. It's still in the works of uploading, but I just worked on a video talking about Goblins. So be on the lookout for that in the next couple days, actually. Thea, you said that yours is Clerics. Nice.
Yep.
Mine would have to be Hydras.
Hydras. Sorry. Taco, you took your turn.
Just played my commander and passed.
Gotcha.
Okay. My favorite, I'm not really a tribal or typo player. I would have to go as Warriors because I have an Agila deck.
Ooh.
That's my only. It's either that or Dragons because of my red deck. But I'll drop a turn. Oh, that's not nice.
I have a Dragons, a soldiers, hydras, and vampire deck, but my favorite has to be hydras.
Well,
Hydra's got lots of head, many teeth.
I will play a Bajuka Bog as my land for turn. Unfortunately, Dak, I'm afraid your graveyard's the one that's got to go.
Ooh.
Kind of early for the Bajuka Bog, but I need the black. I mean,
Sure.
I still need blue. So
You just had to hurt my feelings.
So I don't want to keep saying this wrong. So is it the musing? Okay, so it's like melody, but it's melodist. But is it melodist or melodist? I guess I don't know how to accurately pronounce that. But the musing melodist says that they love the aesthetics of hydras, but does not enjoy playing against them.
Yeah, not many people like playing against him.
discard
Especially-
the hand size and discard the detection tower and pass.
Especially in my Expels Hydra deck, that thing can get out of hand
Yep.
very quickly. I'm gonna Bajuka Bug go ahead and Bajuka Bug Azoreign.
Oh man, I thought I was gonna get away with having Uro in there. Okay.
Who you should have taken out, Omega.
Double Jukabog. Bye, Uro. We'll never see you again.
I wasn't worried about Uro yet.
Let's see, how interesting can I make the game?
Terminal Justice, thank you for the follow.
I want to...
The later pronunciation, the O in melodist is softer when pronounced melody. So the musing melodist, is that? Maybe I'm just saying it weird. I feel like I'm just kind of comes off weird off my tongue. But thank you for joining. And I'm watching because I know who you are, but I won't spoil it.
Tap 1 to Brainstorm.
Borm.
Okay, Esper.
And take 2 from the Shadow and the Warp.
Are you paying for Esper deck?
Never.
Thank you.
What was it? Put 2. I think I have to put... I think it makes sense for me to put those 2 back. Okay. Now what I will do... what is that?
Keep going with your turn, Dak. I just gotta run upstairs, check on something real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep, go ahead. That is for... Your Magnus Lucea Cane has a 1 on it?
A +1/+1.
Alright.
He gives the +1/+1 every combat. Every one of my combats, I mean.
Yeah. I'm going to tap 3. Or I guess I'm gonna wait for Azoreign to come back, because this is gonna affect everybody.
Don't like the sound of that. I haven't done anything yet.
Yet.
I apologize. I am back.
Alright. I'm going
Welcome
to, in response to you coming back, I'm going to tab 3. And I will talk to Deluge for 4.
Ooh.
Sadness. So I'm not paying for Esper, so I get one last card. Actually, wait, no, you already did.
I already
I
did
already
that.
got my draw. Pulling first. Dang it. Goodbye, Esper. Well, at least I got a couple lands off him.
Yeah.
Alright. I will go to combat and I will swing my, well, I guess I must swing my commander Azoreign for 0 damage.
Oh yeah, because you gave him
Because
-4. Okay. Yep.
Second main, I will do nothing, and I will go to end step. End step, I will bring back Beautiful Strix with a finality counter on it.
Gotcha.
I'm passing the turn.
Alright, let's see what I can make of this turn. Tap up, keep draw. Okay. Play an island for turn. I think I'll tap 3, play a Kodama's Reach. Let's keep ramping here. I will take 2 from the Shadows in the Warp, and Esper Sentinel's gone. So I'll do Forest to field, Island to hand. And then I think the only other thing that I'm going to do is I will cast my commander. So, and then I'm going to do that. Tap 4, cast my commander Hakbal, which would have been a lot cooler. Which would have been a lot cooler with my Field of Merfolk, but Hakbal, pull it up for stream if it works. Come on, spell table. Nope, Hakbal is not a basic plains. Good lord. Okay, there he is. So Hakbal says at the beginning of combat, each merfolk that I control explores. So I'll go to combat. Is that okay with everyone?
Sure.
Alright, so then Hakbal is my only merfolk, so I will reveal the top card of my library. It is a quest for renewal. I'm going to go ahead and put that into the graveyard. Hakbal will then get a +1/+1 counter, and I will pass.
Tap, keep draw. I'm gonna pay 3 to play Vivian, Champion of the Wild.
Yep. So you may cast creature spells as though they had flash. +1 hang on, that's really small for me. Until your next turn, up to 1 target creature gains vigilance and reach. -2, look at the top 3 cards, exile 1 face down, put the rest in the bottom. In any order, as long as the card remains exiled, you may look at that card and cast it if it's a creature spell. Nice, okay.
I'm gonna -2 her to look at the top 3. And I'm gonna exile this one. And after that, I will pass.
Okay, untap. I'll keep draw. Island has my land for turn. And
You're gonna see Queza, possibly?
no, not yet. I found it only took me to turn 5 to get my colors, but I'm not doing that. Instead, I'm doing a Feast of Sanity. It's an enchantment. Whenever I discard a card, Feast of Sanity deals 1 damage to any target, and I gain 1 life.
Nice.
Of course, absolutely nothing happens at the moment because I have 7 cards in hand. And let's see. With that, I will have to pass. I'll do something eventually, guys.
You'll get there.
Off turn. Let's play Sakanua Abandoned Mire.
Love that land. The channel lands are so good. And then, Omega, did you lose your 2 life for Shadow in the Warp?
2 for an Arcane Signet, and I'll take 2 for channel.
Alright, I kind of underestimated how much that was going to start adding up, because that has dealt quite a few damage here. I think Shadow in the Warp is like a $30 card. Last I remember, it was really expensive.
Alright, I'm going to tap 2 blue, and I will play Counterbalance.
Oh, good lord.
It's going to get interesting.
Whenever an opponent plays a spell, you may reveal the top card of your library. If you do, counter that spell if it has the same converted mana as the revealed card. Did you see that they just spoiled the red version of Counterbalance?
Yes.
That card looks really fun.
It looks sweet. Alright. I plan on. I want to get that new otter, the blue, red-blue otter from
Bloomborough,
and make a spell slinger out of that thing.
Yeah.
I think I will tap 2 to play a Soul Diviner.
Okay.
And I will... Oh, interesting. I'm going to swing Baleful Strix and my commander at Azoreign for 3/4 flying.
4 in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 of it was commander.
Yes.
Okay.
I will go to end step, and I will bring back Barrier of Bones with a finale counter on it.
Yep.
And surveil. I will leave that on top.
Okay.
And my commander will get to counter. And I will pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Alright, well, let's see. I'll play a land for turn, and I will then tap 2, and I'll play an Arcane Signet. Dak, you wanna counter this?
I mean, I'll reveal the top card. Why not?
Well, you know what it is, so...
It's a land, so you can give it.
Alright, so we now know that he's got a land. So then let's go ahead and I'm going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh wait, it's a maybe. I shouldn't have done that.
Going to play an Aura and Frostfang, attacking creatures I control of Death Touch, and whenever I deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. So I think that can block here, which I really don't want him to do because I have 1 card in hand. So I'm going to go ahead and go to combat. Hakbal will trigger. My Merfolk will explore. I'll reveal the top card of my library. It is a land. Hakbal will not get a counter. This land will go to hand. Then I will go to combat, and I'm going to swing 4 damage at Taco. Okay, I see Taco's taken 4. Aura and Frostfang will trigger, and I will draw a card. Okay. Since I know the top card of Dax's library is a land, I kind of want to do this now. I'll tap 2, and I'm going to resculpt Mirko. So I'm just going to exile him, and then you get to create a 4/4. And then I'm done. I'll lose 2 life due to Shadow in the Warp, and I'll pass.
Oh, you just got a 4/4.
Yeah, you get a 4/4. It's a red-blue elemental, if that matters.
That's a keep and draw.
You are muted, Tony.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna
Okay.
take down Vivian. And then look at the top 3.
Need to hit a land. Well, Vivian doesn't hit lands, but I can see you're suffering for lands.
I'll discard that and I'll pass.
Oof. Well, hang on. You don't have to pass. Oh, I guess Megan, you need 1 more mana to cast Magus Lucy Kane because your Shadow in the Warp reduces her by 2. You cast. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I was going to say, I think you could cast her, but I don't think you can.
Untap. I'll keep draw. Play an island as my land for turn. Now I'll cast Queza.
There she is.
Assuming she resolves.
Unless I could counter it for 1 blue, yes. Well, I guess Taco's got quite a few mana open.
Okay, then I will tap for a blue and a colorless. For Tolarian Winds, discard your hand and draw that many cards. I have 6 cards in hand.
You know, if you could make all of us discard our hands, I'd appreciate that, but...
This deck only wheels me. Except
right,
I do have Windfall in here, but that's the only card.
So you're drawing 6.
So I'll discard 6 first. That triggers Beast of Sanity.
Right.
So I'll gain 6 life from that and ping 6 damage. Individual pings to any target. Let's see. Tempting as it is, I'm not going to spend all 6 pings on Aura and Frostfang.
I appreciate it.
Instead, this is usually what costs me games, but we'll spread it around 2 to each of your faces.
Okay.
Nice on that one. Then draw 6. 6. I know technically I would have drawn first, and these other things would have gone on the stack, but I'll gain 6 more life from Queza.
Yeah. So much life gain.
And 6 more pings. We'll go ahead with 2 to each of you again.
All right. 31.
26.
That was the most fair way I could do it, and that's usually what costs me. Being too fair about it.
We'll see.
And then I will pass the turn. That's all I've got.
Alright. I'll play a Nesting Grounds for turn.
Thea in chat says, don't celebrate just yet. Y'all are taking 6 more damage. Here we go, Queza doing the BS.
Just because I'm scared, I'm gonna tap 2, I'm gonna play a Auto Erasure.
Okay.
I'm gonna target Azoreign. Reveal your hand.
Here you go.
Of course.
I mean, the person who just drew 6 fresh cards might have been a better hit, but...
Nah, I got other things for him. You discard one of those. Discard one of those.
Sounds good.
You choose a non-land card, so I will keep both.
Oh, that's fine. That's a real one. Alright, keep that on top. I'm gonna tap my Soul Diviner. I'm gonna take the Finality counter off of my Breaker of Bones.
Yep.
And draw a card. What's in everybody's graveyard?
What do you need to know specifically? Because I have...
Creatures.
I've got that Kumena and the Evolutionary or Tributary Instructor to Merfolk.
I got some fun ones over here. Esper Sentinel and Notion Thief.
Oh, man.
All I have is Vivian and Aberrant.
I can sound all those things. Alright, cool. I'm gonna tap 2 and I'm gonna play an Animate Dead on that Notion Thief.
Yep.
Saw that coming.
Notion Thief is yeah, let's see, Notion Thief. 3-1.
If an opponent would draw a card except for the first one they draw on each of their turns, instead that player skips that and Dak will draw instead.
So I will.
Yeah, it kind of shuts down my whole deck. It's used against me.
Yeah, well, hopefully, you know, all 3 of us hopefully are playing removal. I might have used my removal spell too quickly. I was kind of scared that Mirko was getting pretty big, and I didn't want Dak to reanimate bigger things from his graveyard, but yeah, stealing that Notion Thief. I mean, you guys know what's in my hand, so we'll see what I top deck.
I'm gonna tap Takanuma in my Nesting Ground. I'm gonna move my remaining Finality counter over onto your Frostfang, Azoreign.
So how are you moving it?
Nesting Grounds. I can tap 1 and move a counter from any permanent I control onto another target permanent. Activate this as a sorcery.
Move a counter from target permanent you onto another target permanent. Alright, so he has So when he dies, he gets exiled.
Yes.
I'll use my black dice for that. Okay.
Double check something real quick. Here, I will swing Baleful Strix over at Omega. Then pass.
Still the 1/1?
Yep.
Okay, I'll take the 1 down to 42.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'll play Hinterland Harbor as my land for the turn. It will enter untapped because I do control a forest or island. Then I think I want to maximize what I can do here. Green, green. I'm going to play Bygone Marvels. This has Descend 8 if I have 8 or more cards in my graveyard, which I don't. It says I can return 2 target permanents from my graveyard, but I don't, so I'm going to return 1 permanent card from my graveyard to my hand.
Alright, how much is it?
2 mana.
2, okay, hold on, counterbalance trigger.
Yep.
It's a land.
And Shadow in the Warp trigger, I lose 2 life. I will bring back... yeah, so if I bring back Tributary Instructor, I feel like it's just going to start feeding that Notion Thief, but so does Kumena in a certain way. But I'm going to bring back, let's bring back Kumena to my hand, and I will pay 3 and play him. So 1, 2, 3. Play Kumena, then I will go to combat, and Hakbal will trigger for himself and Kumena, so I will reveal the top card. It is a Deeproot Historian. Not what I need. It does allow me to cast, says Merfolk and Druid spells in your graveyard have Retrace, so you can discard a land and play them. It's not what I need right now, so I'm actually going to put that in the graveyard, and Hakbal will get a +1 counter. Then Kumena will explore, and it's a land, so I just put it in my hand. I will go to combat, and I'm just going to swing both the Oran Frostfang and Hakbal at Dak. For Hakbal is a 5/5, and the Oran Frostfang is a 2/6, and they both have Death Touch.
Awesome. I will block with both creatures. With that thing, the elemental you gave me, and
yep,
Barrier Bones.
Okay, so you blocked with an Ocean Thief?
No, he's keeping an Ocean Thief.
Oh. Dang it.
Yeah. So after that, I have nothing to do, and I'll pass.
Tap, keep draw. Yay, got another land.
Let's see, Taco Magus is coming back out.
Yep. See how long she'll last.
Yeah. She is unfortunate. Well, she'll be a 2/2 because you get to put a +1 counter on her, but...
I pass.
Twin Peaks, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Gain a life. Ping back for 1.
That seems fair.
Well, you kind of stole my Notion Thief, so and no one else did anything about it, so I guess I'm gonna have to.
Twin Peaks, glad to see some Commander gameplay live. Yes, I appreciate it. We're trying to go live at least once. Usually it's about twice a week, so Mondays and Thursdays.
Okay, go with an island as my land for turn.
Yep.
1, 2. Cast a Ghostly Pilferer.
Nice.
It's a 2/1 Spirit Rogue. Whenever it becomes untapped, I can pay 2 to draw a card, or whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, draw a card. Or the fun part that I'm actually is going to be useful, I can discard a card, and Ghostly Pilferer can't be blocked this turn.
Yep.
I will go ahead and activate that and discard Wonder.
Very nice.
So Ghostly Pilferer can't be blocked, but I discarded a card, so I'm going to ping 1 damage to the Notion Thief from the Feast of Sanity and gaining a life.
Look at that tech. I actually, Omega, I actually run Ghostly Pilferer in my Raffine deck for a very similar reason, but my Raffine deck's like a Sphinx Reanimator, so I have a really expensive Sphinx. I can just discard it and then reanimate it with a cheaper spell. So, yeah, that's Ghostly Pilferer is cool.
This might actually be the first time I've used that ability, because I usually use it for the second ability just to get draw.
Yep, yep.
So let's see, what else? Since I did that one. 1, 2. For a Looter Ilkor. A little 1/1 with Shadow. And whenever it deals deals damage to an opponent, draw a card and discard a card.
Nice.
Yay, synergies!
Yep, there you go.
And with 3 mana left, I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Fed pool comes in tapped. Replay Mirko.
He's back.
To play a Demir Spybug.
Flying Menace. Whenever you surveil, put a 1/1 counter on the Demir Spybug.
I will. Yeah. I will go to end step and I will bring back a Bury Your Bones with Mirko. Surveil 1, give my commander a +1. Ooh. Alright, let that stay on top. Yeah, pass.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. And let's see what we can get. Draw. Okay. Well, I'll play a Vine Glimmer Snarl, and I'll reveal that island that I explored off of Kumena. I guess I will just go right to combat, because wish my hand was a little different, but I will get 2 explore triggers. So Hakbal will explore first. Nizal, Primal Tide, I will leave that on top. So Hakbal and Kumena will both get +1/+1 counters, and I'd like to draw at least a single card, and so Dax got Death Touch with his bird. Let's see, I think I'm gonna send... I will keep... No, I shouldn't. I'm gonna send Hakbal and Kumena over at Omega, and I will send the Orin Frostfang at Taco Tony. So, Taco, you have 2 coming at you. Omega, you have 6, 9 damage coming at you. Or 9 in total at you, Omega.
Yeah, down to 35. I'm not blocking Death Touch right now.
Okay. And Taco, did you take the 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll draw.
You are making me great, not killing your Orange Frostfang now, though.
Well, I need the card draw. So draw 1.
I was trying to leave you the
Draw
card
2.
draw.
Draw 3. I've played a land this turn, and I will. What are the instants and sorceries in everybody's graveyard?
None.
I got a few fun ones.
Brainstorm, Toxic Deluge, and Thought Erasure.
Omega, what was in yours? Sorry.
Tolarian Winds, discard your hand and draw that many cards.
Mm-hmm.
Ink Shield, and Soul Manipulation. Counter target creature spell and or return target creature card in a graveyard to your hand. Obviously, you know what Ink Shield does. Got a few interesting ones in there.
And Dak Mirko is currently a 2/4.
Yes.
Okay, I think this is a better idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I've got all the mana. 7, I will not play Nizal, that you all know that I have. Actually, before I do that, tap 3. I'm going to go ahead and play a Realm Walker, naming Merfolk. So this is a changeling, and Spell Table feels like doing that again. So it's making it, I select the card, and then it turns it black. So Realm, I'm going to have to pull this up for stream. Realm Walker. There it is. So when it enters, choose a creature type Merfolk. I can look at the top card of my library at any time and cast Merfolk spells from the top. Okay. Then I'll pay 7, and I'm going to play a Diluvian Primordial. When Diluvian Primordial enters the battlefield, for each opponent, I may cast up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from that player's graveyard without paying its mana cost. If a card is played this way, it gets put in exile. So Taco has none. I'm going to lose 2 life because Shadow in the Warp, because I'm going to play a non-creature spell. So I'm going to play Toxic Deluge, and I will play the one that makes me discard my hand. What is that one called?
Tolarian Winds.
I will play Tolarian Winds. So I will pay 4 life. And I guess I wanted to, whatever. I wanted to play Realm Walker after, but I messed it up. So I'll pay 4 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will give everything -4/-4.
Is that the one you're resolving first? You can resolve the other one first and let me draw an extra card, because casting from anywhere other than your hand. Or you could do that one and I only draw 1.
Yeah.
The damage won't come towards you.
Toxic Deluge is going to resolve first, so you can draw your card for Ghostly Pilferer. And then the Toxic Deluge will resolve.
I'm going to ping the 1 to your face as a
Alright.
Hold on a minute.
He says, hold on.
5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Okay, so Toxic Deluge is on the stack, right? Cast
Sure.
it.
Okay.
Awesome. I'm going to tap my Soul Diviner to get rid of a finale counter to draw a card.
Okay.
And I'm gonna counterbalance trigger to see if I can counter
Oh, yep.
Toxic Deluge.
Let's see what he's got. Ooh!
Lightning Greaves. So close. Okay, never mind. Carry on.
Alright, so that will
How
resolve.
much was it?
It was
4?
4, so it should wipe everything that you guys have. And then it also
Much
kills
better.
my Realm Walker because I'm stupid. Then the Tolarian Winds will resolve. I'm going to discard 2 islands and Nezahal, and I'll draw 3 cards. I guess I will pay 2 and play Crashing Drawbridge. And after that, I will pass my turn.
But
Sorry,
you
Taco. I know, Taco. I know you just got your land to get Magus back in the game, but I had to take that opportunity. I feel like Dak and Omega were starting to get pretty up there.
Not really.
An arcane signet. A pass.
Okay. We can start untap. No counter yet. I'll keep draw. Next, now questions. How many cards does everybody have in hand?
Two.
3
sorry.
for Azo. Oh, 2? Okay.
1.
7.
Got 2. How many?
7.
7? Oh, thank you. I love you.
Was this Windfall?
Yeah, it is actually, but not quite yet.
Okay. Queza's coming back out, I assume.
Nope.
Or no? No. Okay.
No, not for this. Not yet. I'll tap 2 for a Mind Stone.
And then take
Counter
2
it.
from the. Oh shoot!
Counterbalance trigger. Lightning Greaves. Counter it.
Oh shoot!
Oh.
Dak, you want to counter my Crashing Drawbridge too? Because it's
Yeah,
also
that would
2.
counter that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize that was a 2 mana cost on top. Fine.
Yep.
Well, at least that stops me from casting the other one. So.
Oh, did you want to counter my arcane signet?
Let Taco keep the signet.
I'll give you a bone.
Actually, let's do it this way. Keep up. 2 islands. 1, 2, 3. And we'll go ahead and Windfall.
I appreciate you. I'm gonna discard a Forest and a Beast Whisperer and draw 7 because Taco's discarding 7.
I discard a Muldrifter.
Gain 3.
Mm-hmm.
We draw
Lord,
7.
Mana Geyser, Port of Calling, Tyrant Guard, Angerback Walker, Exocurrent, and Fog.
And the 3 pings are going to go to you, Azoreign.
Whoa! What? Why?
We draw 7, right?
Yeah, we draw 7. We get a nice fat hand. I appreciate that, Omega. I understand that the damage is coming at me, but I greatly appreciate that draw 7.
And I didn't cast my commander, so
This is gonna get silly.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you still got that on top, so I'll go ahead and
Thank
tap
you,
1
Omega.
Huh?
Thank you, Omega.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I'll go ahead and cast a Mystic Remora.
Nice.
And I will pass the turn there.
Hopefully that'll help Taco get back into the game too. Get him a couple lands, hopefully.
Drawing 7 cards? I hope so.
Yeah.
Let's see, what damage can I do now?
Yeah, gassing up everyone. Let's see what Dax got for first turn back after the incredible boost here from Omega.
Yeah, and after that board wipe.
Playing Mirko again.
He back. Okay.
He back once a motherfucker again. Tapping 2 to play Lightning Greaves.
Twin Peaks says the issue for Taco's deck is that he doesn't have full art lands. Ouch.
I clip Greaves onto my commander, so he'll stay around for more than a turn.
Hopefully. Oh my gosh, why does my invite link keep going back to 7 days?
Mine did that too. I had to get a permanent link and then copy it to a notepad, so I had it.
I'm gonna play a dog detective. When it enters the battlefield, I surveil 2. Giving my commander A+1.
Discord link is in the chat. Twin Peak.
And what did you do, Jack?
I played a dog detective.
Okay.
I does surveil 2 when it enters. I'm going to let that stay on top. Let's see. Interesting. Hold on.
Oh, I forgot to gain 7.
I'm gonna put a vizier of many faces into the graveyard.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it didn't.
I will go to combat and I'll swing my commander for 2 damage at Omega. 2 commander.
Yeah. Down 36. And up to 5 commander from Mirko.
Yep.
Yep.
I will go to end step. I will bring back Vizier of Many Faces from my graveyard. I'll have it come in a copy of Primordial.
How big is Mirko?
Mirko right now is a 2/4.
Oh, because Vizier's a 0/0.
Yes.
Okay, so you have the options of Windfall. In my graveyard, you have Deep Root, or no, sorry, Bygone Marvels, or Resculpt.
Question: when you cast my Tellurian Winds, does that get exiled?
Yes, the cards that I casted were exiled.
So you have Windfall, Ink Shield, and Soul Manipulation in mine.
Board of Calling, Mana Geyser, or that's it.
Can you lay them all out? I really can't see anything right now. What has he got, Azoreign?
Yeah, let's go person by person. So Resculpt says exile target creature or artifact, then its controller creates a 4/4. Bygone Marvels says descend 8 when you cast the spell. If there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, you copy this spell twice. Then choose new targets, and the spell says return target permanent card from your graveyard to your. Oh, sorry, this actually exiles when it resolves. Never mind, I just have Resculpt. I'm sorry, I'm reading it. It says exile Bygone Marvels, so that's gone. I just have Resculpt.
Okay.
Sorry, and Kodama's Reach that I casted at the beginning of the game. It's hiding.
And he gets 1 from each of us?
Yep, he gets 1 from all of us.
You got Chord of Calling, which is an X spell, which I don't think you can really do.
No, X would be 0.
Okay, so this one's gonna be useless. You got
Technically,
Mana
you cast
Geyser
it
or
at
Fog?
exile, But
Omega.
yeah, technically you can cast it to exile it, but that's about it.
Yeah, so Ink Shield's also an X. The Soul Manipulation's a counterspell, so it's pretty much you got removal from me, removal or ramp. You can do the Mana Geyser or the Fog, or you can do Windfall. Excuse me. Discord link didn't work. Jeez, what the heck? I have 7 because we drew 7 and I haven't played a spell. Invite people. Copy. Alright, I'm gonna resend the link again. Let me know if that works.
Right. What else do you have, Omega?
I've got the Ink Shield, which prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to you this turn. That's obviously not going to help. Soul Manipulation, which counter target creature spell and/or return target creature card in your graveyard to your hand, or the Windfall.
Okay.
I've got 6 cards in hand.
Okay, I'll do the Quarter Calling just to exile it.
Okay.
I will do. You said you have a Kodama's Reach and the Resculpt, which Resculpt does what?
Exile target creature or artifact, and then its controller makes a 4/4.
Keep in mind when you cast these, you are triggering the Mystic Remorse, so I will be drawing cards unless you pay for.
Yep.
So that might influence your choices on if you want to cast things or not. I hope not.
Well, he's casted the Court of Calling already, so I think you get to draw at least one.
Yep.
Well, I was giving him the choice to take that back because full knowledge. So
Nope, that's fine.
okay.
I will do. God, this is fun. I will do the Resculpt and kill your Primordial.
Okay, so Resculpt will exile my Primordial, and then I will make a 4/4.
I will do the Windfall. So.
Okay. When you do the Windfall, that triggers this first because it is cast.
All right.
That puts 9 cards in my hand.
So we'll discard all the cards and draw 9.
Yep.
Consecrated Sphinx, Reality Chip, Thought Vessel, Undersea Sewers, and a Twilight Prophet.
And there's much sadness for me. I'll go over mine in a second, but I'll have triggers. So.
Yep.
9.
I'll gain 9 up to 45. Ping 9 to. Let's see.
That's the end of my turn, so we're on to Azoreign's turn.
Yep. After
I'll
I'm
do
gonna
3
go.
to each. I'll do 3 to each of you.
Okay, 3 to each of us.
And I can tell you what cards are in my graveyard, but that'll make me very sad.
Yeah.
The ones I got rid of. 5, 6.
I was
7.
kind of hoping that you were not gonna do that because I had an overwhelming stampede. I was gonna try and knock deck out.
What I ended up getting.
You got rid of a Trigon Prime, an Ozolith, Adeline Jackal, Red Terror, Path of Ancestry, Forest, and a Mountain. So you got rid of my lands I was gonna play.
Got rid of a couple mana rocks, Sensei's Divining Top, Imprison of the Moon, Urborg, Verity Circle, and Necrologia, which is one of my win cons in this deck.
Oh no.
Necrologia's cool. I'm gonna untap and go to my upkeep and draw a card, and I'm gonna play something that might help me just a little bit here. I'm gonna play Reliquary Tower, so that way I don't have to discard down to hand size. And then
Ooh, bad card.
Yeah.
For me, anyway. Oh, I should probably look at the 9 cards I just drew, see what I got.
And I think one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Played a land. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's tap for that's 2 and 2. I will play Thieving Skydiver. Paid Kicker X is 2. I'm gonna steal those Swiftfoot boots from you, Dak.
In response, counterbalance trigger.
Yep.
Darn it! Case of Shooting Visage.
That's a really good card in its own right, though. So it's 3. Okay, so don't play things that are 3 mana. That's fine, actually. So I'll steal the Swifties, put the Swift, and then if it's an equipment, it gets immediately equipped onto the Thieving Skydiver. I will then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I will play Merkfiend Liege. It says other blue creatures get +1/+0. Other green creatures get +1/+0, or +1/+1. Sorry, and then it says untap all green and blue creatures I control on each player's untap step.
What was that? Oh, Merkfiend. Yep.
Merkfiend Liege. So I will
Good
go.
card.
Is an excellent card. I will go to combat, and Hakbal will have all 3 of my Merfolk explore. So first card, it's going to be a Simic Charm. I don't think I have a way to. Well, I do actually have a way to draw cards. I think I would like to. How do I want to do this? I think I'd like to keep that on top because it says, let me just make sure. Yeah, I'll keep Simic Charm on top for all 3 of the Explore triggers. So Hakbal will get a +1 counter, Kumena will get a +1 counter, and the Thieving Skydiver will get a +1 counter. Dak, how big is Mirko right now? He's only got 1 counter on him.
2/4.
It's a 2/4. Yeah, so I will send. I'm gonna send Thieving Skydiver over at Omega. I'll send Hakbal, Kumena, the Oran Frostfang, and the Elemental all at Dak. So Oran Frostfang's 2/6, 4/4. Kumena is a 4/6, and then Hakbal is currently a 7/7.
And how big is the Skydiver?
He is a 3/2.
No blocks. I'll take it.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Actually, I apologize. Merkfiend Liege. He's a 4/3. And Merkfiend Liege is actually making. So.
Redo those numbers.
Yeah. So, Hakbal is a 9/9. Oran Frostfang is a 3/7. The Elemental's a 5/5, and Kumena is currently a 6. He's a 6/8.
Okay. I'm gonna firstly relic the Frostfang.
Okay. And then he's exiled.
So I still got what coming at me?
5, 6, 9.
The Elemental is a 5.
Yep, he's blue
Oh,
and red, so the Merkfiend
yeah.
Liege is giving him +1.
Alright, I'll block the 5/5 with my 5/5.
Okay.
And I will block your commander with my Dark Detective.
Okay.
And I will take the rest. 6.
So yeah, you'll take 6 from Kumena. I have no damage triggers because my Oran Frostfang was Gonzo, and then I
Load
will.
up.
Yep, I will just pass my turn. And then as I pass, I will untap all of my green and blue creatures with Taco. And then, Taco, I'm going to let you take your turn. I got to run upstairs to check on something really quick. I will be right back, but I have... I'll be back in time for Taco's turn to be over. Just give me 1 minute.
It's not gonna be long. Just gonna play a Rampant Growth. And I'm gonna play an Amulet of Vigor.
Okay. Mystic trigger.
Go ahead.
At least Queza's not out.
I'm just gonna go to instep and just throw in this Unbound Flourishing. I pass.
Okay. Do we need to wait for Azo to get back here, or?
I have no idea.
Because the way he was talking, he might have had something on Taco's end step. And he does have 4 mana up. Just to be sure, I think we should wait, so I don't have to backtrack. One minute, guys. Well, I guess I should take my turn because I'm not gonna have to backtrack much. So, I guess I'll go ahead and go. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Actually, no, I won't. Upkeep. Pay for the Remora. Then draw for turn. Then tap 2 for an Azoreign Signet. Take 2 from the Shadow of the Warp. It lets me. Down to 39. And then discard the hand size. That take me a minute. 1, 2, 3. And before I discard the hand size, I'm going to actually do a little swap that for a Pretty Island. And then I'm discarding 3 lands, a Married Landscape, Island, and Dromar's Cavern. When I do, I'll gain 3. And I guess the 3 will go to Taco. This time I'm going to ping you for the 3 to even up the life totals a little bit. And then that's it for me. One short from recasting my commander.
Did either one of you draw more than 1 card on your turns?
No.
No, I just discarded.
Alright. Just give him a minute. See if he comes back.
Okay, I apologize. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Taco, did you go through your turn? Question mark.
Yep.
We're all the way up to me.
All right, so if everyone's okay with it, my plan was so Kumena can tap 3 untapped merfolk to draw a card. I would just draw a card on Taco's turn, Omega's turn, and then they are now untapped for Dak's turn. Is that okay if I draw 2 cards?
Absolutely.
Okay, draw. Draw.
Okay. Draw for my turn. The command tower.
Makes me nervous that Omega's holding up 4 mana
5 technically.
with the Signet, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thea
worry,
says
he's
fraying
already gone.
sanity trigger. Did you have a fraying sanity trigger, Omega?
You mean Feast of Sanity?
Feast of Sanity, yeah. Did you have a trigger for that?
Yeah, I just carded 3 cards and pinged them all at Tony.
Oh,
Even up the life totals a little bit.
okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't like feeling like I'm targeting someone, so I try to spread the damage around. And that's usually what's my downfall, because if I focused on the one person who's the biggest threat at a time, I'd probably do a lot better.
Alright, first thing I'm going to do is play a Marauding Sphinx.
Love that card.
3/5, Flying Vigilance, Ward 2. Whenever I commit a crime, I surveil 2. Tap 1 to consider.
And then take 2 from Shadow and the Warp. Omega, did you take your 2 for your Signet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Thea says, tell Omega to look at his life total compared to everyone else. I think he's doing just fine.
I'm in a life gain deck. What do you expect? I have to because I get beat on a lot.
As far as I'm
I have
concerned,
no idea why.
double windfall this game really helped me get back into the game, to be honest.
Well, put both Master of Death and a Doom Whisperer to the graveyard.
Ooh, scary.
Yeah, as I said at the beginning, though, that windfall is the only wheel for everybody in this deck. Otherwise, there's like 3 or 4 other wheels in here that's just for me.
I did this out of order. Would everyone be okay if I put this on the right order? It doesn't change really anything I did.
Should be fine.
I have no problem with it.
What I was going to do, I was going to tap 3 and play Case of Shifting Visage. Beginning of my upkeep, I surveil 1 to solve. There are 15, and then I can copy a spell, and then I would play the Consider, so it would just happen twice.
And then does Omega get to draw 2 cards? Because those are 2 non-creatures.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So much value lost without Queza.
Hmm.
I'll put a Sinister Starfish to the bag. To the graveyard, and then draw. Let's say I'm 3 to play a Rustic Study.
Nice. Is that another draw from Omega?
Yes. And I think with that, I will. I'll swing Mirko at Omega for 4 Flying Vigilance.
Is it 2/4?
4 Flying Vigilance.
4? Okay. Take 4.
And that'll be me.
All right,
And that is your commander again, right?
Yep. I'll respond to your end step and just tap 3 Merfolk to draw a card. And then I will pay 2 and I'll flash in a Voidalian Hexcatcher. Other Merfolk get 1/1, and I can sacrifice a Merfolk to counter a non-creature spell unless its controller pays 1 mana.
What is the spell cost for that?
2.
I'm gonna have a counterbalance trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And in return, I'll also trigger Marauding Sphinx. It's a land.
Does
But I will-
Marauding... That says...
It's when I commit a crime, so whenever I target something of yours,
Right.
counterbalance targets your card.
Does it?
So it's a land. It targets whatever you're casting.
Whenever an opponent plays a spell, you may reveal the top card of your library. If you do, counter that spell if it has the same... Well,
So it's still targeting the spell that you're playing, but I choose.
I have no idea because it doesn't use the word target.
yeah, it's not saying target. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It says you reveal the top card of your library. If you do, counter that spell if it has the same, which it doesn't, so you wouldn't be targeting anything.
Oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. Okay. It doesn't matter. You just go ahead.
Okay, so
It's a land. So.
Voidalian Hexcatcher will resolve, and I don't think I have anything else at the moment. Alright, untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay. Let's see what we can dig up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap 5. Play Kindred Discovery.
Mystic Mora?
Mystic Remora you can have. And how do I want to do this? I think I will... Do I want to pay the 1? No, unfortunately, Dak, you're going to go ahead and draw 2 off of Ristic Study. Kindred Discovery. Naming Merfolk. I'll pay 2. And I want to play Deeproot Pilgrimage. Whenever 1 or more non-token Merfolk become tapped, create a 1/1 blue Merfolk with Hexproof. Then...
Oh, what's the mana cost on that?
2.
Counterbalance trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Land again.
Dang. I have not played a land for turn, so I will go ahead and play this island. And that gives me... So I do 2... Let me just make sure. So I should have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's fine. Let's tap 2. Let's play our good friend Thrasios. Excuse me. When Thrasios is cast... Come on, spell table.
Draw a card.
You... No, I'll pay 1 for Thrasios. Then, when Thrasios enters the battlefield, I will draw a card off of Kindred Discovery. Okay. Then I'm going to tap Thrasios to make Kumena unblockable, and that will make me a 1/1 Merfolk with Hexproof. You know what? I actually think I have the Merfolk tokens somewhere. Yep. I'll make a Merfolk with Hexproof. How big is the Marauding Sphinx?
A 3/5. Flying Vigilance, Ward 2.
Okay. I will then go to combat. Hakbal is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 explore triggers. First one. Filter out. I am going to... I mean, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let me just make sure... See, because I just I've got a few non-creatures, but this at instant speed. Yeah, I think Filter Out's actually like too good to pass up. I'll leave Filter Out on top of my library, and I will just have all of my Merfolk explore. So Voidalian Hexcatcher will get 1, Thrasios will get 1, and the Merfolk token will get 1. And then Thieving Skydiver, 1, Hakbal, 1, Kumena, 1. So Kumena is unblockable because Thrasios tapped to make him unblockable. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing 4. This is going to go at Omega. Because I think... How big is Mirko right now? He's a 4/6. Yep. I'm going to swing the Murkfiend Liege at Omega, and I'm going to swing everything else. I'm going to swing Hakbal, Kumena, and the Thieving Skydiver, as well as the Voidalian Hexcatcher at Dak. So I do have a few triggers before blocks are declared. So on attack, I'm attacking with 1, 2, 3, 4 Merfolk, so I'm going to draw 4 cards. Is that okay? And 1 or more Merfolk, non-token Merfolks are becoming tapped, so then I will create another 1/1. Am I good to draw my 4 cards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I've got my 4. I've got no max hand size. So Omega, you're just getting attacked for 4. Are you taking the 4?
Yeah, I'll take the 4.
Okay. Dak, you are being attacked. I'm gonna have to get my calculator out here. So Dak, you're just doing so much on every turn. So Thieving Skydiver is 5 because it's got 2 counters and a +1. Thrasios is not attacking. Oh, sorry. Actually, this is a Lord and this is a Lord. So Thieving Skydiver is actually is a 6. Voidalian Hexcatcher is only 3. Kumena, which is unblockable, is currently getting that's 5, 7 plus 2. So you're going to take 9 regardless because Kumena is unblockable. Then Hakbal is getting 7, 9 on top of 3. Hakbal is a 12. So I'm attacking you for 30 damage in total. That's 3 from the Hex Catcher, 6 from the Thieving Skydiver, 9 unblockable from Kumena, and 12 from Hakbal. So you live if you block Hakbal and the Thieving Skydiver, and then you take 3 from the Voidalian Hex Catcher.
Yeah, but I won't be able to recover, so I'm dead.
I mean,
I will not be able to recover. There's no way. I'm out. Go ahead. There's no way I can recover after it, so.
Alright. Second main, I'm just going to keep up 4 mana, and I will pass my turn. And then I will untap with Taco. When you die, Dak, your Swiftfoot Boots get returned to exile, so I will lose those.
I had a Tiny Bones in hand and everything.
Thea in chat says GG Dak.
It happens.
The fish punch pretty hard.
And consecrating things in my graveyard I was trying to get back.
Oh, I know.
What is Tony doing?
Oh, Tony, are you packing? Tony, you might be muted in Discord.
I have the First Tyrannic War, Kami of Whispered Hope, Sporocyst, the Swarm Lord, Negate, Winged Hive Tyrant, and a Herald Horn.
No
Nothing
land.
would have helped.
Dang. I'm sorry, Tony. Well, if we just pretend we move through Tony's turn like we would, I would attempt to tap 3 to cast Filter Out.
Okay.
And then hold. It's going to return all non-creature permanents to their owner's hands. And then I'd hold priority, and I would tap. I'm just going to tap. I've got 5 here, so I would tap 5 Merfolk to put a counter on all Merfolk I control. Then my enchantment will trigger. Deeproot Pilgrimage will trigger before that, so I'll make another 1/1 Merfolk, and then I will tap 3 to draw a card, and then those are separate instances, so I'll create another Merfolk. And then Filter Out will resolve unless you have a counterspell.
Nope. I already bounced those things back to my hand.
Okay, and then return Kindred Discovery and Deeproot Pilgrimage to my hand, and then I'll put a counter on every Merfolk I control. Wait, Filter Out affects ASO2? Yes. Oh, and my Signet that I had goes back to my hand. So you are good to go. Omega, it is your turn.
Okay.
And then on your upkeep, I will untap every Merfolk I control. Or every green-blue creature, so.
Drop a turn. A little late for that. Mystic 8 as my land for turn. Which way? We'll go ahead and tap a 6 and try to farewell.
Oh, that. Yeah, Alright. Well, this game's gonna go on for another hour.
And I will choose all of them except graveyards. Artifacts, creatures, and enchantments.
Yeah, even if I don't have a counter spell, I guess I'll just tap 3, 3, and 3. I'll draw 3 cards.
In response, yep.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Sorry, I try not to die that easily.
All right. Oh, actually, hold on. Sorry, never mind. I have Voidalian Hexcatcher. How much mana do you have left?
2.
I'll sacrifice 3 Merfolk tokens and counter target non-creature spell unless you pay 3 mana.
Yeah, I have no way to do it, so yeah.
Forgot about that. Thank the Lord.
How many counters did you have on everything, though?
I know Hakbal had 6, Kumena had 4, and then I think the Voidalian Hexcatcher had 2, Kumena or Thieving Skydiver had 2, Thrasios had 2, and then my tokens just had 1.
Well,
and they're all tapped because I tapped them all to draw cards.
yeah. And actually, with you countering that, I am willing to go ahead and scoop to that.
Yeah, I've got Mystical Tutor in hand. I got 1 mana left. I'd go and find some. I'd go find Return of the Wild Speaker. Give all my creatures +3/+3. GG.
But, yep, that works for me.
Okay.
The other things I had Aetherize in hand. Also had Aether Spout.
I was literally holding up. I don't know if you saw. I was holding up 4 mana, like most of that, because I was just holding up Aetherize as well.
Had a whole bunch of lands in hand. I had actually 13 cards in hand.
Jeez.
I was gonna have discard down to hand size. So good game. I didn't have anything else in my hand.
Yeah, honestly, what saved me that game was the double windfalls, because I had 2 cards in hand. Dak made me reveal my hand. I had 2 lands, played those. I had 1 land in the Beast Whisperer. We hit the first windfall, and I had a pretty good setup. And then the second windfall, drawing us all 9 cards, really seemed to put me over the top. But what we like to do here, thank you, GGs and chats, thank you. What we like to do here is pick out our 3 most impactful cards. If you guys would like, if not, we can also just go to the wrap up, but I'm going to pick my 3 cards because I like doing that.
Going through it now.
I do like to go in knockout order. So, Dak, if you have your 3 cards, please go ahead and give those, if you would.
Sorry. Mine was a series of different things. The early Toxic Deluge helped me get stuff off the field right away.
I agree. I think that early Toxic Deluge really helped you. Really set me back, to be honest.
A mixture of my smaller creatures, being Baleful Strix, Soul Diviner, and Barrier Bones, just being able to constantly filter them out.
Yeah, you moving those finality counters, because when you use the Soul Diviner to move a finality counter onto my Oran Frostfang. Not that I'm trying to get things back from my graveyard, but that's a very good play.
Yeah, there was nesting grounds. This one just lets me draw.
Oh, sorry, right, the nesting grounds. But the Soul Diviner removing the finality counters is nice.
Copying your primordial
Yep.
was big. And just counterbalance.
Yeah.
Just,
I don't think did you counter a spell with that?
I think I countered one spell.
Oh no, you countered 3. You countered Taco's, or no, you could have countered Taco's Arcane Signet. You countered my Crashing Drawbridge, and then you countered Omega's. I can't remember the card, but it was something from Omega.
Yeah, it was some 2-cost spell. It's always counterbalance. Always makes things a little nerve-wracking.
It was one of my mana rocks. Thought Vessel, I think.
Thought Vessel, yeah, something like that.
And I had a Marauding Sphinx in the field, and if I would have made another turn, things would have probably been fun. I had like a Tiny Bones in my hand, so that would have been fun to go with.
Yeah. Well, I think the next person that went out was Taco. Do you have 3 cards that you'd like to talk about, Taco?
I didn't play enough to have 3 cards.
I know. I'm unfortunately, I'm sorry, Taco. Maybe we need to look through the deck and put a lot more green ramp in there. But I think Shadow of the Warp did a lot of damage.
There's a lot of green ramp in here.
Oh, is there?
Just didn't get it.
Yeah,
didn't
unfortunately. Dang, no, that sucks.
Those windfalls helped y'all. It pretty much screwed me.
Yeah, I would assume that the first windfall was nice, and then when Dak second windfall, it's just kind of like, you get a plan in your hand, and then your plan just completely changes a second time, and sometimes it's just breaking.
Sorry, Taco.
I liked my windfall just fine. I didn't like his.
Yeah. Well, Omega,
I gave up after the second windfall.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Taco. I hope your next game is better. But Omega, do you have your 3 cards?
Yeah, the first one is actually the windfall, because when I cast it the first time, I was down to like 3 cards in hand. So I needed that to refill my hand. Then having the second card out there did a lot of work during the game. The Feast of Sanity, ping and damage. So, like I said, it always cost me not to focus on somebody. It did. And last one was Esper Sentinel. It gave me some early draw to get my lands. Otherwise, I would not have had my colors that I needed.
Yeah,
that's about it for me.
I personally like Fraying Sanity. I think not Fraying Sanity. What is it called? Sanity? Feast of Sanity. I like that. Esper Sentinel is always great. My 3 cards, just quick. Kumena was able to just use the Merfolk that I'm getting out to just draw cards, and then late game putting counters on everything. Second card, the Merkfiend Liege. This combos with Kumena very nicely. It's a blue-green Lord, and then it also untaps all blue-green creatures for everyone's untap step. So this is basically just used to gain vigilance on my board, so I can attack and then untap. But with Kumena, it just turns Kumena into this ultimate card draw or counter engine. My last card, I'm actually going to highlight the Diluvian Primordial, because I think this is what really helped me start to move into the end game. Because I stole Dak's Toxic Deluge, paid 4 life, and I wiped everyone else's board, but I kept my creatures alive because they had counters on them. So Diluvian Primordial wiping 3 battlefields and leaving mine completely alone, besides my Changeling that I messed up on, was really nice, and I think that just kind of set up the beginning to the end. So that being said, we're going to find someone to raid. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for the people who stayed till the end. Thank you to my guests, Taco, Omega, and Dak. I just want to thank you guys for being good sports. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself. I hope you had fun.
Oh, I always have fun.
Always.
And thank you for having me.
Always. You guys are great sports, great opponents to have on the channel, and I look forward to the next time that we can play together. But for now, we're going to go ahead and see who is live. Maybe we'll get someone else playing some Commander. Let's go ahead and look for Magic the Gathering. Live channels. Let's see. Anyone playing Commander?
There should be a couple.
Yeah, if you guys see any, Thea, thank you for hosting. Thank you, Thea, for your chat.
Big Watts Gaming. I see.
See, I'm just typing in Magic the Gathering. Usually I get like a list view, and this is...
I've already got them all on. I'm already following everybody.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, you've got AJ, you've got Red Wolf, Reaper of Dark Realms. Those are all Commander, along with Death Noise. There's like 5 of them, but they're all smaller streamers too. They all love the raid. Yeah.
Let's see. Yep, excuse me. We have Death Noise 24, who is streaming to 1 viewer. So I know that we only have... we got 5 people in chat. I would appreciate it if you guys stick around. We're going to go ahead and raid Death Noise 24 and just tell him that Azoreign sent you. And I just want to say before I let you guys go, before we raid Death Noise, thank you for watching. And as always, I'm your host, your friendly blue mage, Azoreign. Thank you for watching, and we will definitely see you next time. So let's go ahead and get into the raid. And I'm going to stick around too, so I think I did that right. And I think I actually have to do it over here. Alright, so just to let you guys know, this channel is intended for mature audiences, because that's the warning that I got. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. We're going to go ahead and fire the raid off in 3, 2, 1. Peace out, everyone, and we'll see you next time.